Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Jyoti from Angie and Joe's channel, and in today's video we are going to talk about weekly reading. And also I'm a little bit late, but we have to do June month's reading wrap up, so which will tell you what all books I read in the month of June. So far in this month I have finished 9 books, and currently I'm reading 2 books. So let's start with the books that I am reading currently. So the first book that I'm reading now is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. So this is the story about a girl named Nora, and how she was a depressed person, and one day she decided to commit suicide. And then it was midnight, but eventually she found out that she has not yet died, and she reached to a place which is somewhere in between death and life. It's a library. That's why the name, The Midnight Library, because when she reached there it was exactly midnight. So there she found out that between life and death there is a library, and in this library there are number of shelves. They're actually unlimited shelf, and based on your decisions you can choose what life you want. So there is a book of regret. It is based on your life, and if you want to choose which regret is weighing too much on you, which you want to change, so what decision you will take to change that. So I really loved the concept of the book. It is something different, something which I have not read so far. So I am pretty much liking this book. And can you see this pink mark? So these are these things I mark where I really love the the thing that is said in the book. Like here in the beginning itself it says, between life and death there is a library, she said, and within that library the shelves goes on forever. Every book provides a chance to try another life you could have lived, to see how things would be different if you had made other choices. Would you have done anything different if you had the chance to undo your regrets? So which is quite I feel quite philosophical, and something that is there for us to ponder upon. So these are the things that I mark, and things that I really love about, or the quotes that I really love from the book. So these are the things that I mark. So as of now I am really enjoying this book, and I have really high hope from it. And so far the book is living to all the hype that is there around this book. So yes, I'm really loving this book, and I'll let you know once I finish it how was it and overall. But so far it's going good. The next book that I started, and I am honestly very nervous about it. I have started this book this week. So this is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I've already talked about this book when I purchased this one. This is my most ambitious reading book, I would say, because you can see the size itself, and it's quite a big book. It has some 1300 odd pages in it, and so far I've just started, I've just finished not much, just the introduction is going on, hardly 20 pages that I've finished. And so far yes, it is going good, and my goal is to finish this book in the month of July. So let's see how this goes. So this book is again about a lady called Anna, and so in the beginning they are all in a party in the house of Anna, and the characters are being introduced. There is this Prince Andrew, then Natasha. So So people are coming and they are having party, they are having some gossips of the society, they're discussing about what is, they're discussing about murder, they're discussing about different things that are going on in the society at this point of time. So yes, it's just the beginning, and so far it's good. So these are the two books that I am reading this week, and this will probably go for this entire month, and I think maybe more. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to get to finish this book. So apart from that, I also finished this book, I think not this week, but yeah, since I didn't do any reading vlog last week, so yes, I finished this book. So One of Us is next. So this is the sequel of the book that I read earlier, that is One of Us is Lying, and I really love this that book. That's why I picked this one, and this one is even better. So in the other, this book, One of Us is Lying, is about four strangers, four high school kids. So how they get trapped in a murder that happened, and then how their life changed, what are the investigation that were happening, and finally the mystery, and finally a big movement where we get to know who is the murderer. And also I really enjoy this book. I am actually a thriller junkie. I love reading thrillers, so this one was a very good book. So after this, I picked this one, which is the sequel. So it is One of Us is Lying. So the four characters that were introduced in this book remains the same, but here in this one, those four strangers, four high schoolers, were the main characters of the book. But here in this one, the sequel, they are just the people who are there in the book, and just the reference, and to build the story. There are some other high school kids which are coming in, and the story is about them, but one or two people are actually related to the previous book, because we have May, which is the sister of one of the main four, and then there's also a wedding happening, which is again something coming out from the previous book. So yes, what I loved about this book is, first the story gets built up, and then there's a murder, and you keep on thinking who's the murderer. Then finally we get to know that okay, that person is the murderer, but eventually, finally, at the last page, like literally the last page of the book, we get to know who is the real criminal. So that was really interesting. I never expected this person to be the killer in the book. So yes, so you can see that how much I love reading thrillers, and so that's why I enjoyed these two books a lot. So if you have not read these two books, I would really suggest that if you love thrillers, if you love mysteries, you will surely gonna enjoy this book. It's a fast-paced book. It is really interesting to read. So these are the book that I read in this week. Apart from that, I will quickly do the wrap up of the month of June. So June actually began where I started reading some short stories kind of books, and I read a lot in the beginning of the month, but honestly I had this reading slump in the mid of June, and I actually didn't read too much. I was just reading 40-50 pages in a day, which is quite less than what I actually read. So I started with this book, The Piano, which I have already talked about this book in my previous vlogs, but I'll just give a little bit just to do the wrap up. So this Piano is a story which span across many countries, span across many timelines, starting from the World War that is happening, the Second World War, and there are so how there was a piano which was made by someone, and then finally he had to leave that piano because of the attacks that were happening in the World War, and they have to leave it in their house, and how they had to escape, how these people escape. Then finally the piano moved from one place and finally it landed in India. And there, how a girl who was, very lonely, she didn't had any friend, how she used to write letters to God saying that she want a friend, and finally she got this piano as a friend, and how a friendship can be developed between what you love, your passion, and a person. So quite a refreshing story, I would say. It's actually a kids book, so kids from, I would say, 8 to 10 years can read this book, because it has lots of timelines. So if you are teaching about history or something, this is a really good book to introduce things to a child, because then you can explain the timelines little bit to them, and then eventually when you want to explain them in detail, this book will come handy. The second book that I read this month is Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. So it was a very short book. It hardly took me 1.5 hour, 2 hours to finish it, but it was very inspiring book. It talks about creativity. It talks about how anyone can be creative, how you can be more creative in what you are doing. Apart from that, what I like the best thing about this book was that it just don't only talk about creativity, it also gives you those practical steps which you can actually follow and be more creative in life as such. So that was the second book. The third one was The Room on the Roof, which was a coming of age book written by famous author Ruskin Bond, and it is based out in Dehradun, and it is about a boy, Anglo-Indian, and how he came out of his guardian's house and built a life for himself among locals. That was the story. It was really a nice and nostalgic read for me, so yes, I enjoyed that one. The fourth book was again something which I was reading in the month of April, Liba de Gore series, and whatever books she has written. So I started with the Season Storm, Shadows and Bones, and then finally third part of the trilogy, Rune and Rising, and I really enjoyed this series, this trilogy, and especially the third part of the trilogy, because obviously beginning, the first book is all about creating the characters, creating the plot. Second one is like taking it forward, but the third one is where the actual revelations happened, the actual mysteries were revealed, characters were shown very strong. Then we got to know many backstories in this book. So yeah, I really enjoyed reading this part of the trilogy, and if you have not yet read, I would really recommend reading this series. The fifth book in which I read last month was Rework, which is again a non-fiction, very talked about book. Many people recommend this book. This book is something which is very straight on the face. It doesn't have an earth-shattering message in it, but there are small chapters with small messages which are very on the face, which will tell you many things which you are doing wrong in life, like in corporates we have lots of meetings, so this book talks about how meeting is actually wastage of time. Then how can you be more productive in life, how can uninterrupted time is something which is very crucial for your productivity. So there are many small things which are explained in a very straightforward way. I really like that part about the book, and you will get lots of learning from this. So yes, do pick this book if you haven't. The next book that I read this month was The Last Queen, written by Chitra Banerjee Karuni. So this book is again something I really enjoyed reading. This book was about the last queen of Punjab, Rani Jindan Kaur, and it also talked about the Black Prince, and how Rani Jindan Kaur, who was initially a commoner, a small town girl, how she became the queen, from there how she became a rebellion, and then what happened to her, how her life changed from a small town girl to a rebellion, what happened afterwards. So it's really emotional story, emotional journey of Rani Jindan Kaur, something really new for me. So I really enjoyed reading that book. And I would like to mention that I really loved Chitra Banerjee's writing style. I really love her character, her portrait. So I really enjoyed that book. And this is the third book I have read of this author, and it was amazing. The next book that I think I've already talked about, One of Us is Lying. So this is the next book that I read. After that I picked this one, One of Us is next, and then I started with this one, which I already talked about. Yes, so that was the wrap up for the month of June. And for the month of July, we already have a big task in hand with this one, and I am a little scared but yes, I am excited to read this book. So that's it. If you like this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel to get more notification. You can also click on the bell icon. So that's it. Stay tuned to our channel and keep reading. Bye bye.